Welcome to my YouTube channel. We are still here in Maggie Valley. As I mentioned in my previous blog, this town is consists of valleys, mountains, and streams including falls where settlers chose a good place to start their own farm and family. Deep Creek, that is how they call this river, surrounded by big trees that people could love to settle and set up a family.
Wow, look at this tree.
Unique shape like kneeling on the river.
And the river. So cool.
In 1900, a couple, John Davis and his wife, settled and decided to build a farm for their family in this place. A good place to build a farm. A river on the side where one can fish, and it provides water for farm and daily needs. The surrounding big trees for logs to build a house, and the surrounding big flat land is one perfect place. Back in the 1900s, John Davis, who had settled in this place, built this house just near the river, the Deep Creek River. He built this house with the help of his two eldest sons, who were very young at that time, and was finished in 2 years. The sons gathered the stones for the chimneys. Later on, John's other three children were born in this house. In the turn of the century, this farm that John Davis built became a mountain farm museum. This is just to display an array of farm way of living in this mountain. Accordingly, John cuts down chestnut logs. He cut it into halves, matched, and put them together for the house walls, while their two eldest sons at young age, as I've mentioned, had helped them gather stones from the river piece by piece for the chimneys and for the other structures that John Davis were making. They planted corn, apple, and other fruit trees, built several structures one by one for their livestock. They raised chicken, turkey, cattle, and the like. This showcase reflects the challenges faced daily by every mountain family. Well, in a farm, there's always this structure that is made of wood, sometimes made of a combination of wood and stones. This is a shelter for their livestock, their horses, cattle, some turkey. It's a shelter, especially during winter time. It's real cold in here, for sure. It's a multi-purpose structure. They also build some strong storage to store their crops that were harvested. Since this is now a museum of mountain farm, I showcase various farm structures, methods of preserving foods and maintaining the farm during those times. Tourists, locally and international, flock together just to see this interesting place. Some highlights also of this area is the bank of the river, wherein there's a lot of big trees, and hiking areas people can do biking, hiking, jogging, and just watching around the birds and some animals as well. As we walk around the banks of this river, we've noticed some people fishing too. People like us love to see this place. This Museum of Mountain Farm, a farm of John Davis built in 1900, has been preserved for tourist attraction. It's one interesting place to visit here at Deep Creek, North Carolina. If you like my videos, don't forget to subscribe.